Because most of you here, I think you have questions on correlation also. So it's like you're adding knowledge onto knowledge. All right, without wasting, sir, you like to, without further delay, we'd like to go to the next presenter by the name of Ms. William Geraldine Liu. And she's going to be giving us some insights on Friedman rank test. Round of applause for her.
So good afternoon, everyone. So I will discuss about one specific statistical tool, which is Friedman rank test. So before that, we have a statistical problem. So we want to find out if students have a preference for one type of flavored drink over others. So the students are blindfolded and given a taste test. They're asked to take a sip of brand A, brand B, and brand C flavored drinks and to rank order their preference for the three flavored drinks, where 1 is the highest rank, 2 is the next to the highest rank, and 3 is the least preferred flavored drinks. So later on, we will know what is the brand A, brand B, and brand C flavored drink. So the question is there a significant difference of students' preference for one type of flavored drink over others? So we will find out if there is or there is none. So this is the data that I've collected. There are 10 respondents. So for what is Friedman rank test? So Friedman rank test was developed by Milton Friedman, an American economist and statistician, best known for his strong belief in free market capitalism. So Friedman Milton grew up in East Coast and attended in Rutgers University, studying mathematics and economics. So the Friedman test is a non-parametric alternative to one-way ANOVA with repeated measures. So when we say non-parametric, it is usually means that the data of the population is not normally distributed. So it is used to test for the difference between groups when the dependent variable being measured is ordinal. So here in Friedman rank test, we have a repeated measure. So for us to know if we can use Friedman test or we can use Friedman test in our data, we have these assumptions. So the first assumption is one group that is measured on 3 or more different occasions. So as what I have present a while ago, there are one group, the 10 respondents. And so assumption number 2, group is random sample from a population. So third is your dependent variable should be measured at the ordinal or continuous level. Because if our dependent variable is an interval or ratio data, we will use one-way ANOVA with repeated measure. So fourth is samples do not need to be normally distributed. So next. So our statistical claim. Our null hypothesis is there is no significant difference of students' preference for one type of flavored drink over others. In our alternative hypothesis is there is a significant difference of students' preference for one type of flavored drink over others. So our claim is the alternative hypothesis. So later on, we will find out if we will reject HO or not. So justification. So the Friedman test is used in this study since we're going to test the differences of 3 brands of flavored drink ranked by the same person, and our dependent variable being measured is ordinal. So here, as you can see in this figure, this is the sex of the respondents. So 80% of the respondents are the male and 20% of the respondents are female. So this is the number of students who rank the flavored drink. So since there are 10 students, so for the brand A, in the color light green, brand A is a Coca-Cola flavored drink, and brand B is a Pepsi Cola, and brand C is a Zesco Cola. So you can see here that um, in the students' most preferred drink are Pepsi and Zesco Cola. So next. So here we have the result at the 5 level of significance. So here we have the groups brand A, brand B, and brand C. And they're the sum of their ranks, which is 22, 20, and 18. And their average rank is 2.2, 2, and 1.8, and the chi-square 0.8, and the p-value 0.67. So since our p-value is greater than our alpha, we accept HO. So our interpretation for this is that at the 5% level of significance, there is not enough evidence to support the claim that there is a significant difference of the student's preference for one flavored drink over the others. So the result of the study from 10 random students of Negros Oriental State University is that there is no significant difference of the student's preference for one type of flavored drink over others. P-value, which is 0.67, is greater than the alpha, or the level of significance. So the references, one of the most important part of conducting a research, or to avoid plagiarism. So the appendices. So this is the Megastat result. We use Megastat result for the easiest way to know if we can reject or accept HO. So these are the documentation. So that is the brand A, brand B, brand C, which is the Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and Zesco. So these are the students who that's all.
Thank you very much. Sorry, I have to touch this most of the time. Height difference. Your references are not in APA.